Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. But take a look at the Hawks. You know, there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
Now, here's Walker. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Cheeks. Outside, ball. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson outside. Hawks passing it around. The kick out to Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Resilient play from Kemba in the paint. Doesn't let a foul keep him from getting the shot off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Down low, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Textbook pick-and-roll action. Screener gets open and knocks that one down.
Here's Thibault. Pass to Walker. Stolen by Cheeks. Now Cleveland moving it up. Hunter, no one around him. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Cheeks. Fernando pulls it in. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Thompson a screen on Ball. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Right wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got 3 assists now in this one. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And he banks in the layup.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Cheeks, the pass was put in just the right spot.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Pass to Fernando. Thibault on the wing. That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
And the defense has got to be better. Walker is looking to score once he gets in that position.
And that one drops for him. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Fernando, the pass to Thibault. To the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Sets the screen, finds open space, and capitalizes. That's textbook.
Cheeks from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Stolen by Walker. Misses from short range. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Hawks leading. Here's the 3. He can't get that one.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Cheeks with it. Love with the screen on Melton. And that one's good. Love. Love's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Pass to Hawkins. From outside the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Cheeks. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. Disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And that one's good. Hunter.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
From 13, no good off the front iron.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
There's Ball with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got his 7th assist in the game. Back to Melton. Pass to Hawkins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hawkins has got his first 3 points of the game. Cheeks outside. Outside, Ball. Another 3 for Cleveland.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
Pass to Nembhard. There's the screen. Back to Melton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Cheeks, and slam dunk by Cheeks.
That rim has a family.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Cleveland, Şengün comes in for Vucevic, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Hunter.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
Love with the screen on Walker. Pass to Love. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Cheeks from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Walker against Cheeks. Pass to Thompson. The kick out to Walker. Good on the triple. 9 points for Walker.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
It's a pick by Love. Cheeks the pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Fernandez. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, I mean, Kemba has a talent for spotting these opportunities, moving the ball to a guy who's ready to strike.
Love with the screen on Walker. Here's Cheeks. Here's Şengün. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Taken away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Ball. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
This offense just continues to impress.
Cheeks against Walker. Fernando makes it off the glass. Fernando's got 11.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work.
Oh, what a shot! Energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know. No, he's got to be fired up.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Cleveland leading by 6. Now, here's Cheeks. Hunter for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Pass to Thibault. Here's Fernando. He's covered by Ball. Now, Cleveland moving it up. Hunter for 3. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, Thibault. Thompson, a screen on Hunter. Shot clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Walker. The baseline J. Rebound Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That one goes. Count it. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And here now is Thibault. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cheeks from outside. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Walker. For the 3. Atlanta again missing.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Now, here's Thibault. He's covered by Ball. Thibault with the ball. Outside, Walker. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots the three. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Hunter's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Thibault. And the foul on the monster. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Pass to Fernando. The Hawks working the ball around. Thompson, a screen on Cheeks. Clock at 6. And Thompson throws it down.
Set him up so they could knock him down.
1:33 left to play here in the third. There's the pick. Here's Cheeks. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Cheeks has got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Sure. A different look now for Cleveland. Vucevic, he's checked in for Şengün. Ball comes in for Josh Giddey. And Cheeks is subbed in for Hayes. Cheeks outside. Vucevic a screen on Walker. Cheeks' shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They get it back. And the dunk by Sohan.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Love with the screen on Walker. Cheeks the pass to Love. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks.
Yeah, and that said, it's hard to stop Love. He can roll to the hoop, pop out for the jumper.
Pass to Hawkins. From outside, off the mark.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Cheeks no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Şengün's checked in for Cleveland. Hawks on D. Cheeks from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Fernando's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Gains the pass to Fernando. Thibault on the wing. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, the Cavaliers head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. And this team is hoping to contend with a tough first-round matchup, so I'm sure they're anxious to get back to full strength. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Cleveland also making a change. Vucevic is checked in. He's off from 3. The Cavaliers leading by 17.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Cavaliers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Monster.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Hunter for three. That shot off the mark. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Monster.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Outside Walker, going inside, and there's the rejection.
Tremendous defense. I mean, he timed his jump, rejecting that attempt down low.
Here's Cheeks. Walker covering. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cheeks. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Fernando. Now Thibault. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Love. No good with the triple. Walker with it. Pass to Gaines. And here's Thibault, covered by Vucevic. Walker. They get it back. Fernando. And the layup is good off the glass.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Here's Cheeks. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Walker. Love with the defensive effort. Here's Cheeks, defended by Thompson. That one doesn't drop. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Fernando, and it's Giddey with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Giddey. Here's Cheeks. This one for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Fernando's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gaines. Here's Fernando. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Down low. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walker. That one's wide left.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Giddey. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Nembhard, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. For Cleveland, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. From the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks leading. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. .59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hunter with some nice D.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Nembhard against Ball. And Thibault with a drive. Walker for 3. Fires in the triple.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Cavaliers trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cheeks. And right away, they match it with a 3. Three-pointer of their own.
Is offensively having a very efficient quarter.
And here's Walker. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. He drops it from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And the second. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And before we move on, what do you guys think? Puts it up off the inbound. Cheeks can't hit. Hawks trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Thibault. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Şengün, a screen on Walker. Cheeks passes to Şengün, and that one's in. Nice feed on the play. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pass to Sochan. Here's Gaines. Thompson finds Walker. Back to Thompson. And here's Thibault. Outside Walker. From deep. Love grabs the miss.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sochan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Outside Giddey from behind the arc. The shot won't fall. Hawks trail by 3. Tipped away. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Fernando's checked in for Sochan. Cleveland also making some changes. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Şengün. And Lamelo Ball is subbed in for Giddey. Pass to Thibault. 5 on the clock. The 3. Love grabs the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And another miss by Cleveland. Thibault on the wing. Here's Gaines. Back to Thibault. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Fernando, the pass to Thompson. The Hawks need to get one up here. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cheeks can't hit.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And there's Thompson on the assist by Walker. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've managed to keep this game very competitive. And despite the crowd's attempt to distract them, they've really stayed focused on closing this thing out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted. I would be impressed to see this series end on the road. Checking out how the Hawks. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Cleveland leading by 3. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Pass to Vucevic. Love for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Love's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, stretching the floor is no problem for Love. He's got impressive accuracy.
Here's Thibault, and he dunks it down.
Finishing it off with the slam. I like his aggressive attitude inside.
Here's Cheeks. 12 points for him. Inside. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And you can't lose sight of Love in these pick and rolls. He's skilled at converting in different ways.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Thibault against Vucevic. Outside Walker. Fernando, the pass to Walker. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cheeks. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Outside Walker. Six on the shot clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And it's Love missing.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And he lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Outside Thibault. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Cheeks passes to Hunter, and he comes up with a bucket. Hunter's gotten his second bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Walker. And Atlanta misses again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Walker. Three-pointer. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. From deep, Giddey. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Fernando's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Cheeks with the bucket.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Good on the bucket. Thibel's got 7 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Cheeks with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Walker. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Giddey's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
The 3 is up. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead, up by 15. And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Hawks trail by. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Cheeks. Walker covering. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Oh, it doesn't go.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Thibault with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Takes a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Making enough threes to keep the D honest. Walker isn't a guy you leave alone.
Here's Cheeks. Walker covering. Off on the layup.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
19-footer is good.
Sure, I mean, he can hit threes, but Walker loves to operate in that mid-range area.
Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Cheeks. And it's in there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
The triple drops.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Vucevic can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Hawks. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Walker with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Vucevic with a steal.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Cavaliers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Monster.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Love. It's money from deep.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
18 feet out. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time to present our player of the game.